Hello everyone! So I've been getting flooded with a ton of requests to do a what's on my iPhone video. So I thought I'd go ahead and do that today and take you on a virtual field trip. You ask, I underdeliver. I freaking finally got my case from Casetify. It took an especially long time because I had it custom made. Overall, I'm happy and it was well worth the wait, but it did take like 3 weeks total. But this is what it looks like. It just says hana right there, and it's a black impact case. It's super protective because it has a really thick rubber bumper around the edges, which is good because I already cracked the tempered glass that I put on like last week. That's because I was using a different case. I was borrowing one from my sister, and I'm just very happy to have a good thick case that will protect my phone because I drop it so much. I should probably get Apple Care. Anyway, I installed the new iOS 14 update on Sunday, so I've had a couple of days to play with it, and I thought it would be fun to kind of include that and some of the new features in this video. The reason I have the new update is because I'm part of the beta group that allows you to get early access just so you can kind of test it out and give feedback. It said not to release until September probably, so if you're eager to try it, I'll link it down below so you can sign up for the group. Alright, so this is what my phone looks like when you first open it. There's the calendar and weather widget up at the top. The calendar I feel like is a little bit redundant because I have the smaller app right below it and I don't really use it for events. But I didn't want to have just one widget standing alone because that would really bother me. I wanted it to be symmetrical. The weather app, however, I feel like is very useful because you don't have to actually click into the app. You can just see everything you need to right there. The weather in Aruba is looking pretty nice in case you were wondering. I know widgets are something that other phones have been doing for a while now, so I don't know why Apple decided to do it right now. They feel a little bit late to the game, but it feels a little bit nostalgic to me because I used to have an Apple Watch and it feels kind of like a similar thing. So I keep a lot of the factory apps on the front page, so clock, calendar, photos, camera, FaceTime, contacts, app store, notes, which I use very often, maps, find my friends, which I cannot delete off of my phone, but I really wish with a burning desire that I could because my parents track every move I make. Even though I'm 21, it's fine. Facebook, settings, YouTube Studio. If you make YouTube videos, you absolutely have to have this. You're crazy if you don't because it is super helpful. It just shows you all of your analytics and comments and everything. YouTube is one of my most used apps. I watch it more than I watch TV or movies. It is my go-to for entertainment. Instagram, if you want to go follow me, it's at handlotion. You gotta do the plug. But yeah, I'm getting married soon, so that's what these pictures are. And yeah, Spotify. I love Spotify. I will never use Apple Music. Spotify is just superior. You can find me in the comments. I link my Spotify in the description box of all of my videos, so if you want to go listen to my playlist, you can go find it there. I listen to primarily rap music, but I also like Indian alternative and stuff like that. So one of the newest features that the new update has in messages is that you can pin your favorite conversations to the top. So I just did one of them there. It's kind of weird because I forget that it's up there and then I look for text and then I can't find their name, but then I have to remember that they're pinned at the top. One of my favorite things that they changed is that when you get a call, it doesn't take up the whole screen. It just comes down the way a message notification would, which I think is really nice. Alright, moving on to the next page. I only have 2 pages because I wanted to try to keep it more minimal and organized. It's not very minimal. As you can see, there's a million apps, but I like how it's organized in folders, and then the ones that I use more are on the front page. Speaking of folders, they made it so that when you swipe to the very last page, all of your apps are organized in folders that they automatically put together. I don't really like that because I feel like I already put them in my own folders that are more specific to the organization that I like. So I don't think I'll ever really use that, but I have my shopping folder. These are basically things that just save money. So iBought and Shopkick are like cashback apps. T-Mobile gives away little mini things every Tuesday, so that's what that is. There's StockX and Depop. I got this stupid survey app when I was really broke and not making a lot of money, and they give you like 15 cents per survey that you do, and so I think I've collected like $6 over like 2 months. So I should probably delete that, but I worked so hard to get where I was. And then I have the Adidas app. Sometimes I try to get shoes on there when they drop, but I fail every single time, so I should probably delete that too. Alright, and then there's the money folder. This is just my bank accounts. Pocket Points is an app that people made to try to keep you off your phone if you're in college. So you just keep your phone locked and then you start earning points, which can give you rewards to free things or coupons or whatever. But I'm never going back to that hellhole, so I'm just gonna delete that right now actually. Then we have my photo and video editing stuff. There's Visco, which you all know what that is. PixArt and Fonto I use for my thumbnails, so you can go ahead in here and just make collages, add stickers to things, and it's really nice. And then Fonto I just use for their text. Lightroom is a more professional editing app, which I don't really know how to use, but I have it so I can pretend that I'm cool. Sketchbook is a really nice drawing app. It is free, so that's why I got it. But you can go ahead and just draw whatever you want here, so I use it for thumbnails and things like that. This would be 1,000 times better on an iPad. It is super hard to do on my phone, but that's what I do for now because I don't have an iPad. Magic Eraser is an app that allows you to get scammed into buying their subscription. Magic Eraser is an app that allows you to delete the background of pictures, so if I wanted to, I could just erase this. So yeah, I don't really use it that much, but I should because it looks nice. Preview is an app that is just like a mock Instagram, so you just upload your photos to there and then you can see what it would look like on your Instagram feed. Polaroid and the Mini Link app are just for the little mini Polaroid printers that you can connect your phone to and then print photos directly from there. And then I have a lot of food apps because I like getting free food. This is my education folder and my least used folder. The student app is the app that my university uses for grades and assignments. Kindle because I have to rent ebooks. Google Docs, and Translate is a new app with the update. These are just apps that I have to use for work. Health, there's a period tracker and a gym membership app. Etc. I never really use. For church, I have the scripture app, so there's just like scriptures and lots of resources in there. And then tools is just to look up people within your community in church. Media, I never watch Netflix, especially not on my phone, but it's just nice to have if I ever go traveling and want to pre-download some shows. And then Disney Plus and SoundCloud. Like I said earlier, I don't really watch much TV, I prefer YouTube, but then I have Messenger, Pinterest, Snapchat, Twitter. I never use Snapchat or Twitter, but I have to use Twitter for work, so that's why I have it. TikTok, I kind of hate this app, but I can't get it downloaded off of my phone no matter how hard I try. And then games, bruh. If you're looking for a good game, download Brawl Stars. It is so fun. It's addicting, I will tell you that. Basically, it's a multiplayer game, so you play with people from around the world, and you can pick your different character and your different game mode. And then you just battle with each other, and it's super fun. If you play Brawl Stars, comment below. And then Heads Up is a game where you put it on your forehead and go like this and play charades, and I really only use that when I'm in line with a bunch of friends waiting for something. One thing that I want to mention about the new update is that you can program touching the back of your phone to do a command. So if you go into settings, scroll down to accessibility, touch, and then down to back tap, you can choose what double tapping or triple tapping on the back of your phone does. So if I double tap, then it takes me to the home screen. There's kind of a little bit of a delay and it doesn't always work. It's pretty finicky right now, but I'm sure that'll improve as time goes on. And then if you triple tap, then it takes a screenshot. That's a pretty cool new thing that they added. I thought that was really fun. Another interesting thing is that you can make your phone recognize sounds. I made it so that if my phone recognizes the sound of a doorbell, then it'll give me a little notification. Well, that is all I have on my iPhone. Hopefully this video wasn't too boring for you. I know that I really like watching what's on people's iPhones and in their purses and in their rooms because I'm really nosy like that. So if you're the same way, then please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you aren't already. And I will see you next Wednesday. Okay, bye.